my name's Zach. I'm from Mountain Ventures Australia, and I'm down here at Snow Monkey in Collingwood in Melbourne to tell you a little bit on a few tips on how to buy your snow gear. Jackets, they've got a waterproof and breathability rating. Now it could say 10,000 and 10,000. Now the first number in millimeters, that's always in relation to the waterproofness. Now what they do to test the waterproofness of the fabric is they get a sheet of it and they spread it out, and then they get this 1 inch by 1 inch tube, and that sits on top of it, and they fill that up with water until it starts leaking from the fabric. So 10,000 mils is the length and the pressure of water that it takes before it starts leaking. So the higher the number, the more waterproof it is. 10,000 is pretty good, anything more is really good. Now in terms of the breathability, so you could say like 10,000 grams. So they get a sheet of fabric and they try and get water vapor from the inside of the fabric outside, and how much water vapor goes through there in terms of grams in a 24-hour period. So the higher the number, the more breathability it is. Why do you want breathability? Snowboarding and skiing, it is exercise, so you will sweat. You want that sweat to then release out, otherwise it's going to be a sauna and get all sweaty inside. So you want breathability in your jacket. Another thing that you want in your snowboard or ski jacket in terms of breathability is armpit vents. If you have a look here and under here, when it does get really hot, it is good to have a jacket that does have armpit vents, and it cools you off a lot quicker. So you want it to fit well. You want to make sure that when you turn it around there's plenty of room, especially if you start spinning on your skis or your snowboard. You want that move, you won't want to be restricted. Your arm length, you want to make sure that it's up high, so there's a gap between your glove and your jacket. You want that to go over your glove so it's nice and protected. In terms of your torso length, you want a good length so that it's not high up and there's a gap and snow getting in. You want to make sure that goes over your hands. In terms of hood size, most hoods these days are pretty big. The reason for that is people wear helmets these days. You want to make sure that it can fit over your snowboard helmet or ski helmet. You want to have a good neck height as well, so keep the snow. In terms of accessories, you want to make sure most of your pockets are zip-up pockets. Worst thing is if you don't put it in a zip-up pocket, or your wallets or phone or keys, you're going to lose on the hill. Another good accessory to have is powder sleeves and powder skirts. So you can see here that you can put this over your hand and no powder is going to get into your jacket. Same with down below. You can see this little item here, you can actually clip up together, and that actually will stop snow coming up into your jacket.